Okay.
Okay. Setting up your meeting for custom streaming. Okay. Live. Okay. Got it. Click on this. Meeting for custom stream. Okay. And I think that's it. Now let me record. I mean, I think it already goes on the list of lives, but just in case. Record. Wait, what happened? Record. Okay, computer. Well, hello, young ladies. How are you doing?
Hi there, Mona.
Doing well.
I miss you guys. And I'm going to miss you because I'm leaving pretty soon.
I know.
To Norway.
That's
I'm
why we want to go
jealous.
visit. I want to go visit
God,
there.
it's
Me
such
Sounds like a
habit
really
in
fun.
here.
I know. I want to go somewhere out of the country.
I want to go there. That's my bucket list. Go to Norway, Sweden.
You are
Finland,
welcome
Iceland.
there
I
anytime.
really want to go.
You got
Have
a
an
place to
event.
stay. You got a
Host-
place to
Host
stay.
a
So,
CE event.
huh?
We need to host a CE event over there.
Fun. I mean, it's a free place to stay, so why not?
Yes.
Although you might get sad, sick and tired of sandwiches. All right, we've got so many people populating the chat thread. And here we have, well, y'all introduce yourselves. Courtney.
Oh,
And-
Courtney Dillon. And you can find me at CourtneyDillon.com.
Cheers.
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 Veronica Drake, and you can find me at veronicadrake.com.
Making it easy.
Go, Jennifer.
You go.
I'm Denise Ramon at deniseramon.com.
And the only difficult one
Yes.
is,
Jennifer Dorn, psychic medium, jenniferdorn.com.
there we go. That's not too bad. But
Not-
I bought
it's not
it
bad.
so many times in the past, didn't I? And now I have Ginger Bailey psychic medium, and then I also have psychic Liz Cross. I mean, it's like so hard with my feeble mind. All right, so before we start, I'm so glad you guys are here. Everybody in the chat thread. I'm so glad our lovely mediums are here because they're amazing, and they're many of them are healers, and they just got a master list that's incredible. So first thing I want to do is ask a couple of questions for people that I was a little concerned about. One is Dorothy Perry. She has had some biosludge and probably small gallstones.
Oh, the
And I heard-
stomachache too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something.
My chiropractor has been clearing it with some energy treatment. And that's pretty cool. It seems to be getting worse. I really do not want to remove my gallbladder. Being new to scalar energy, I got an evaluation from Erik. He did mention that I had a past life gallbladder injury and suggested the ERPE, the main service, guys, in case you don't know. The ERPE was done in September. I also had the microbiome treatment, probably not the latest one. But anyway, she wants to know if she needs like a custom thing for the gallbladder, bile ducts, bile flow, etc., or will this just get better over time? I mean, or does she need one of you guys, like a past life reading or anything like that?
What's her first name again?
Her full name is Dorothy. Well, Dorothy Perry. I hope it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
Does anyone else feel like this might end up in surgery?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to say
That's
it.
what I did too.
Yeah,
I
same.
did too.
Me, I didn't
Okay.
either.
I didn't want to be the one to
We're
say it.
all
I'm
sitting
sorry.
here silent,
I'm
like,
like, oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling like any additional scalar work is not going to help. I mean,
I
can
feel like that I
What
just
do
keep
you
seeing surgical, like a surgery happening, and
bite the bullet. Yeah.
I think she's going to get better after the surgery, and I'm not pro surgery. I'm not like, that's not my thing, but in this case,
It's endoscopic. It's not that. It's not one of the worst. It's probably even nowadays day surgery. So I think that, especially if we're covered by insurance, it'd be cheaper than scalar energy, and I
Okay.
think it would be the end of it for you. So all right, I'll let her know that. One
I'm
last
sorry.
question, and I won't take up all this time, but and Megan and her last initials M, trying to figure out what, if any, scalar service to order. She wanted to do a healing Rex, but I'm about to leave for Norway, so I just didn't want her to spend the $30. I just wanted to see if we can get a free answer from you guys. Erik. And Erik, I love you.
He
Ah,
says, well, I love you. He said, I feel like he's been standing in the background just tapping his foot.
bad mommy. But she's having weird symptoms. Megan is. Her tongue feels swollen sometimes. She feels something in her throat. She has some right breast pain, some gallbladder digestive issues, some right shin pain. What does she need? I know she's had the main service. I don't know. I can't remember when though.
First thing I heard was that she has some food allergies. Her system's
Okay.
not tolerating something. What I am hearing to tell her is she could track it by looking at what she's recently introduced into her system within the last month or 2 months even, because it's not being well received. This could be perhaps a new medication. It could be a new food. I'm not sure what it is.
There's something new that's her body
Into
is
her
rebelling
system.
against.
But also I see a lot of like a lot of swirly whirlies garbage stuff in the belly. So there's a lot of bacteria. I think it looks like it's all dark and heavy in the belly.
I don't.
Well,
I
that
really-
explains what I got then, because I got she needs a detox of some sort.
Oh, so maybe the chemical and heavy metal detox.
That would do well, but I also feel like her diet, like do
Mhm,
something with the diet to
Yeah.
detox. And
Yep.
What kind of
No.
diet do you think she needs to be on?
well, what I'm being shown from Erik on detox is more like just staying with plant-based. So when I say plant-based, just like vegetables, raw
At least
vegetables.
for a
and
while.
Yeah, like do it like he says like 3 days just to see.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Does she need? I don't. Maybe she's already had it. I just can't remember things. The microbiome optimization, would that help? Because now we have it cheaper when you couple it with another service. Or
That would be after the elimination of whatever's happening in the body.
okay,
Mhm.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, we'll take other people here. Cassie F. Oh, Cassie A. From California. Is automatics writing something that she can do, and how can she learn more about it?
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh.
So for me, whenever I have clients that do automatic writing, I always recommend that they really make sure that they make the point of only calling in souls from love and light,
Oh, God,
because automatic writing is one sometimes that sneaky people come in, sneaky souls can
Mhm.
jump in there. So just really make sure you're protecting your energy and only calling to souls from love and light to help you. Honestly, with automatic writing, you just write the question down, and if you are doing nothing but writing gibberish at first, you just do that. Eventually, it will click in. But Erik says she's too much in her head. She's thinking about what she's writing. This
Oh,
is not actually automatic writing. You have to
yeah.
clear the mind.
Just let your hand do what it needs to do. Don't
Mhm.
think. In fact, you can sort of think, oh, what I'm going to write. I want to just keep
Yeah.
your mind off of it.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's a divination tool. So that means
Yes.
you can open up a portal to not so many nice.
Yeah, I see
yeah.
the same thing with it. Jennifer, I don't know in that particular case, but it feels like you can also ask for a guide to help you open up your ability, but like a divine and sacred guide. So, the same thing as Jennifer's saying.
Awesome. Nice. Okay, Shannon Bond in Sausalito, California. My grandmother, Norma, just passed. I think she's talked about Norma the past. 2 months shy of her 101st birthday. God, don't let me live that long, Jesus. Does she have any messages for me or her great granddaughter, Neva? With much gratitude.
I actually heard I wanted to be 100. That was it. Just kind of like just playful, like joking. I wanted to be 100. That was it. I was good.
Yeah.
I was good. Just playful.
Okay, then that gets what I got, because I get that she's having a party.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so she got what she wanted to do.
Yeah, she
Oh,
feels like
Mild-
she has, she has kind of like a funny, sort of fiery personality.
Mhm, yeah.
And I heard, I'm still kicking. It's like,
oh, that's
she's good. She's really good. But she's a strong lady. I mean, impressive.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Any message
yeah.
for Neva, the great granddaughter?
She's actually very connected to her. I feel like she's either hovering over her or standing very close watching her, as in I would feel like a guide. You know, you
Maybe
may
she is.
as the child gets a little bit older, or if she's an older child, you may start to see more inflection of the grandmother in the child. I mean, even if she's 40, I mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
old the kid is, but
Right.
there'll be an influence from the grandmother that will be discernible.
Okay. All right. Hi, Barb. How are you doing? She doesn't have a question yet. Barbo. Okay, Marie Andrea Hernandez Gall. I love saying her name in the scalar field. It's just so fun. It's just like it just goes like
Like a
it's like
dance
music.
almost. Yes.
love it. And I have to say people's names so many times you wouldn't believe it. Oh, from Guatemala. I want to ask my mother, Rosa Galde Hernandez. You know, she just passed away. Lovely spirit. And Marie has a twin sister, Liza or Liza, so Lisa, maybe in Spain. Why did she leave so soon? And how are you adapting to heaven? I love you, mommy.
So
I
she's
hear-
talking about the mom, right? Not the sister.
Right.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It
Okay.
just probably would help both of them. So
Okay. Okay.
I hear that she's so close with her daughter. I hear that she accomplished what she came for. Like she was done. She had completed her mission.
Yeah, so what I had heard was it wasn't soon, it might have been sudden, but it was when she was supposed to go. It was
Okay.
when she was contracted. So she
Yeah.
was done what she had come to do.
yeah.
And I also heard that the song by Frank Sinatra, I Did It My Way, she was somebody that lived life on her terms and she did it her way. In other words, she's really okay with this exit.
Has she
And
been adapting to
I'm-
heaven? Oh, go ahead.
So I was getting put together, like she's showing pages. So I don't know if she had recipes or meals that she prepared or things she made, but it's like she wants to like put them in a book. She says, put them in a book.
Okay. Like a published book
Not so much as published, but I feel like so it stays.
in the family.
In the family, yeah.
yeah.
La
you keep
Familia.
passing it on.
La Familia.
La Familia.
Oh,
Okay. If you saw a picture of her, you would see, you'd feel her energy. It's just amazing. All right. So, but she's adapting okay to heaven.
Oh, yes.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
What is she
Like-
doing over there?
Well, I get that she's still processing. I see a lineup. I see just like for human purposes, like just like the processing, you know, move down the line, move down the line, move down the line. We're doing
Okay.
this, we're doing that. But also she's taking control. And the other thing is, this is interesting because I hear this a lot and she's very forthcoming with this. I didn't even know I died.
Wow.
It's like
Yeah.
she just went in the next room.
Wow.
So it
Yes.
was very uneventful for her, which it typically is.
Good. That's, but was she uncomfortably confused? though?
No,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
no,
Good.
not at
No,
all.
it's not like confusion. It's just peaceful.
Yeah.
Good. All right,
Yeah.
Lise D from Nova Scotia. Again, I always say this, but that's on my bucket list. So I'm going to visit you one day, not in the winter. Seem to have a connection with a client whose initials are D.H. I'm wondering what this connection is all about, or supposed to teach him or me.
Right away, I got previous lifetime.
So I got the same thing. Same.
Me too.
And I pick up a brother, so I
Mhm.
don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I got like a brother.
I
Cool.
do
So what
hear
is-
tread lightly. Tread
Okay.
lightly. It's not the same connection this time.
There's
Yeah.
unfinished business, but know your boundaries. In
I
this.
got be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so what should she do?
Keep it
Just-
professional.
Keep it very
What's the-
professional.
Okay, got it. All right. Paige in from Georgia. Me and my significant other have been experiencing ringing in our ears lately and tons of synchronicities. What's this all about? Should I get my ears checked? Isn't that something to do with ascension or something, or maybe
Mhm.
downloads? What's going on here? Because
I feel like
hear
I
a
need
lot
to
about this.
say, always make sure your physical health is in
Always, we have to say
always.
to people.
Make sure you don't have any blah blah ear infections or whatever.
Right.
I need to say that.
Yeah, I
Yes,
agree.
yeah,
That's a
me-
very
me
important,
too.
because sometimes a
Yeah.
lot of people, and I do get that's related to a raise in her vibration and frequency, and it is ascension related. That's what I get. But I also think that a lot of times people chalk things up to like spiritual reasons when they have like a real physical thing that needs to be addressed
Like
with
an
the,
aroma or Meniere's
yeah,
disease, et cetera.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you do both, you know,
Right.
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 but it feels related to her awakening process.
And they've been asking for this, so I don't think there's
Yeah,
a surprise.
Oh,
that's what I got too. This is
Yeah.
like validation or confirmation more so of the work that they've been doing.
And you can believe it. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm
Yeah.
seeing
Here,
a
my-
bunch of number sequences like 1111. I don't know if she's seeing a bunch of number
Okay.
sequences, but to pay attention to what you're thinking about, that the numbers have some meaning for this person. So
when I'm in the scalar field, sometimes I will see just a tube or like a coil of sacred geometry. It's really strange.
Mm.
And it almost always has a number there, 476. What is that? Or maybe it's just like a thought. I kind of imagine it once, and now I feel like I always have to imagine it.
So what is it you said?
Is it anything?
Well,
doesn't have to
numbers are frequency. They are
Yeah,
vibration.
definitely.
I think
Okay.
what it means is something you need to dig into and see if there's a common denominator. Like, are there certain services that have that number, or is it all the time?
Oh God, that sounds like too much work.
Well, just so the word
I
is
have
aware.
to.
Just know your awareness.
Okay, fine. I got enough to do in the scalar field. Okay, Clarinda, sitting left from Australia. Hello, Clarinda. All right, Baron Von Crunch. I love that. Bob B from Valrico. I have to say it with Spanish accent. I don't know why. Florida. It reminds me of this lady that was a newscaster, and she was just a regular old American voice, but she'd go, Elma Barrera. Randy and I would laugh. So this is Elma Barrera from Channel 2 News.
I remember that one.
You do?
Yes.
Funny.
Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, Rudy's out there with his blowing electrical blower. He loves that thing more than I do. And he is so OCD. I hear him out there. And if there's one leaf on the patio, he's on it, man. it's going to be a while. He just came home from work. But anyway, that's more information than we needed to share. Anyway, Bob from Valrico, Florida. Erik, would you tell me the names of and help me connect to my spirit guides and guardian angels? So let's just do like one. Oh, Erik, you rock, he says. Let's do, what do you want to do? Guardian angel, Erik? What do you want to do? One of the main spirit guides, maybe both. But
I got the name
sometimes you have
Matt.
50 guides.
I got the name Matt popped in when he asked the question.
Oh, is that guardian angel or guide?
Guide.
Okay.
Not somebody he knew in this life.
Okay.
I got the name Rashul, Rashul, Rashul.
Well, that's beautiful. It sounds like a guardian angel name.
It's angel.
It's a higher vibration for sure.
Oh, interesting. How can Bob connect with these two at the very least?
Well,
Calling them by name will help
Okay.
the connection. So when he's meditating or just talking in his head, use the names.
Okay. Good.
and practice.
Practice, right. Let's see. Asya from Bulgaria. Cool. Wants to get a message from her mother. Where did that go? Her mother, Paulina A. So Asya from Bulgaria. Paulina A. passed away December 2020. Would like a message.
The thing that popped into my head right away was all is fine and all will be fine. So,
I was hearing, I'm sorry, it's water under the bridge now, though.
okay,
Yeah, so something
Okay.
kind of along those same lines.
And I hear that everything is fine in here. I feel like there was respiratory or water issues in here and everything is fine. I feel like there was a lot of can't catch my
Oh,
breath
yeah.
kind of thing, but
Oh.
I'm fine. And she feels bad that people witnessed what they witnessed with her.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like I had a feeling that there was also pain in the physical body
Yeah.
and that she's like relieved. There's relief
Oh,
also.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. The Dominica Cuprite, or I don't know how to pronounce it. You know, I'm having trouble with this girl. What's that? She's got these current ideas, and she needs to know if these ideas of hers can be translated into good finances. Just want some confirmation.
Kind of a difficult question, I think. Because I feel like there's different ideas and not all of them can be translated. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but they're not all trying to be, we need like one. What's
One
one
idea.
idea? Yeah.
yeah.
It feels like you're throwing stuff and seeing if it will stick. It feels more about the money than about the idea. I don't mean to be
Yes.
disrespectful. And the reality is free will is everything, because what are you willing to follow through on? What are you willing to pull the thread and watch what unfolds? What are you willing to roll your sleeves up, jump in, and really use your elbow grease on?
Right.
Yeah. And it's like maybe there's too many also. Like what's
Sure.
a feeling like
Okay.
we've got to settle on something.
I will also say I am picking up like just some struggles in this life in that regard, anyways. Either finishing projects or
Okay.
Follow through.
follow. Yeah.
So I think you have to meditate and ask, what makes my heart sing? Like, then that's something I can get behind and follow.
Agreed, Elisa. I would agree with that. And I also hear it's like allow it to emerge. And I know this is very frustrating for
Yeah.
myself included, but allow it to be revealed to you. Like let spirit be the guide here. Let spirit guide you into what idea is the one that to focus my energy and attention on. And maybe you'll get a new one from spirit.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
she and others, of course, ask her guides, guardian angel, whoever, Erik, to make something a little clearer in a dream?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
A dream, meditation, free writing. It doesn't have to be automatic. Going for a walk, learning
Looking
to
at the
quiet.
clouds.
Yeah,
Look up.
learning to quiet your mind so you can hear. That's how you learn to connect with spirit, you know?
And Erik says, don't make the focus finance. Like I'm doing this because I want this to make more money. Like someone said about like just throwing it out there, hoping it sticks. I forget which one of y'all said that, because I got right away. It's like the main priority or focus is which is going to make me more money. And that can't be the focus.
Mhm.
Because
Okay.
she has some great talents, Erik says.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Erik, you
Agreed.
get her guides to help her. You help her. Yeah.
Of course, he says. Yes.
Awesome.
yes.
You're so awesome. All right. Bobby P from Manville, New Jersey, wants to know if somebody's putting some sort of car accident spell on her car. She's got a 20 Camry. Those last forever.
I get there's no spell.
Yeah.
But
Same
I get
here.
I get that there's a focus that she needs to like take her focus away from one thing and put it more on
Right.
here, right in front of her.
Yeah.
What do
be
you get,
more
Jennifer?
Present.
I was saying, yeah, I didn't feel like there was a spell or anything being put on there, although there does seem to be like some bad luck in this area. Like sometimes you just have a headache 5 times in 1 month and you've never had headaches before. It's like sometimes there's just like a run of stuff.
I had that when I was younger. Oh my
happening?
God. Car accidents all the time. Fender benders, my
Yeah.
fault, but mostly other people's fault. Of course. I know it happens. And I
It
went through a
does.
big phase of my life where, good Lord. Oh, I hate to call my husband on this one.
Yeah. So yeah.
Whoa. Anyway, I remember I was dropping my kids off in middle school and there's this big light, whatever. I was in the parking lot, and for some reason I didn't see the giant wire, supporting the thing, and I just went right into that wire. God, it was bad.
Oh,
Oh, I could tell you some stories, but I won't. All right, so Rahisha Batarai and I would like to know where I lost my grandma's gold ring. And this is this Janice, I think. Janice.
Oh,
But anyway, my name is Rahisha Batari. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. I'm thinking of some other tarot person. So Rahisha Batari would like to know where her grandmother's golden ring is.
I just feel lost is what I feel, just lost. That's what I get. I'm not getting a,
I feel like it would have to be like, I'm going to just speak for me. I just like put on the moment like this, put on the spot, like this is not something I can do, but I am very good at finding things with using remote viewing techniques, connecting with the client one-on-one, feeling your energy, and having like a dialogue about it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say, oh, book a reading. I just say,
Well, maybe she should.
I'm limited with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe book an appointment with Veronica. Yes, it's
No
obviously
guarantees though, obviously.
no, of course not. But just the sentimental value. of the
well,
mom.
she definitely will. Erik is telling me she'll definitely get more from her than what she's getting here, because I just get lost.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Grace N. Am I an incarnated angel coming directly from the angelic realm? If not, why am I being shown like one in a past life regression? Grace N. I don't know where she's from, but
I don't think I understand that. Why is she being shown what?
well, I think she must have had a past life regression, and it seemed like she got that she was some sort of angel incarnated here on Earth.
Oh. I don't get that. I get that
I
she was
don't
a
either.
saint,
yeah.
like
She was,
a venerated saint, like through the Catholic
Oh,
Church.
well, that's pretty close.
Mhm.
So a venerated saint.
Mhm.
Okay.
I get that there's this angelic origin point of her as a soul,
Mhm.
but that she got disconnected, or I mean, as we all have, and we're all making our way back to source. There's no put down here, but it's like she got disconnected from her angelic origins, and she's making her way back now.
Awesome.
Did somebody at
Incredible.
their house just yell, "Yep"? Did anybody else
No,
hear
that's-
that?
I heard that.
No, I think that's Lucas came home. He's like, scout.
okay.
Oh, it sounded like, "Yep."
Uh,
Okay.
All right.
Funny.
Hi, Lucas.
This is the lifetime to get your wings back, but it's not without work
Ooh.
or human clearing up human karma,
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Bringing balance.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Elena Rivera from Fresno, California. Can I have a message from Erik about my spiritual growth, where it's going? Take it, my sweet. boy.
Erik goes up. That's what he did. He just goes up. He raised his hand up. Erik is telling me this is her time. This is what she wants to do in this life, is to, for lack of better terms, advance. And this is her time for that. This is what her growth is about. He says advancement, not advancement like you get to go from a manager to a president. It's not that. It's just advancement, how he shows me. And this is what she really wants to do, but she doesn't believe or think that she's going to get there. Like, she's very limited on her own beliefs of where she can go or what she can do.
Yeah.
And she's very artistic, by the way. He says she's very artistic.
Okay. A Hamilton. How will my, and it's either overage or overage business, I don't know, go if I open one? I don't know. what that is.
I don't know what it means.
I don't either.
Skip it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Unless
be
you can
looking that.
clarify.
Yeah, clarify, man. All right, so
I think it might have something to do with insurance.
maybe.
That's what I'm hearing. I get not just yet. Like I don't get to do it right this second.
Okay. Okay. Carly Smith. I like the way Carly spells her name. CAR and then LEIGH. She's from San Diego. Will my next job be at a biotech company? And when will that come to her?
I see something that's going to require clearance, and it's going to require background checks, and I feel like it's going to come to her when she's ready for it. So I don't know if she's in the energy of ready to move now, and it's going to be a very high responsibility. And so getting her ducks in a row means if it's not just her, she's going to have to arrange whatever the moving pieces are around her. And she may have to either travel or relocate.
Yeah, I got the same thing about the traveling. I see a plane and I see badges, so that's the same
Yeah,
to
the
me as what the clearance is what you're saying. It's going to be a very
Maybe a government thing.
yeah, and it feels like it's the job you've been waiting for, that you're excited about, but it doesn't come in right away. It's going to be a few
So,
more months.
I was hearing there's a lot of free will here, and there may be a necessity for another job in between.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got divine timing. Remember divine timing. with
But
things line up.
it will show up. Like to not give up
Or
on this dream. Yeah.
Perhaps they're already in another job, doing another job right now. If you are, stay at that job until the one you're talking about comes along.
Mhm.
Okay. So I want to ask a question for myself. Well, not just for myself, but so the producer that wants to do a TV series based on Erik and his teachings and all that stuff, which I think is going to be really good. Apparently the pilot has been written and is amazing. So she sent me an options agreement. Should I say, is it okay?
You gotta have somebody look at it.
No,
I got
okay.
that too. Have somebody read over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another
Well,
set of eyes. Yeah.
He's
Get eyes on
so pure. I mean, good intentions. All right, I will.
You know what? No matter how pure it can seem,
Yeah.
how pure the intention is, when you're looking at a deal potentially as big as this, you want to have eyes on it that are different than yours and
Okay.
different than hers. It's like a neutral third party.
But
Erik
this
says
is a lady
business
I
is
know would
business.
never ever do anything to hurt me. I just know her.
Yeah. Erik says business is business.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like
Ugh, I hate
Agreed.
the
She does
wise-
have really good intentions though. I
Yeah.
would agree with that. Yeah. She's lovely.
Yep.
that. Lovely. Melissa S. All right. Nicole C. What are the lessons for me to learn? Wait. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Nicole C.
Erik tells me self-care right away. I get something about self-care.
Okay.
And that can mean so many different things.
Mhm.
I think about self-care. It's,
Yeah.
we could be the best workout person, the best employee or employer or whatever, but it's more about it's about what we digest from our thoughts and stuff, and it's just about self-care. What do y'all get?
I heard boundaries.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
was.
discernment.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good word for it. I was trying to think of the word for it, but like seeing things in the way you want to see them, not how they necessarily are. There's
Yeah.
definitely something there where you, like the square peg into a round hole, you try to force things sometimes that don't
Interesting.
fit.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Natalia Mejia from Kissimmee, Florida. I was wondering why all these changes are happening and what I'm meant to do with my life at this moment. So she's going through some stuff, I guess.
So what I saw, this is interesting because Listen, it has nothing to do with it being a cocktail hour. I just get images, and Spirit's a little weird with me. I just see like all the concoctions for a martini being put into a martini shaker. And you have to shake it all up to get that beautiful blended taste. And so what's happening, it's like all the shit is hitting the fan. It's going in, it's going in, it's tossing her around, it's turning the apple cart upside down. But trust me, what I'm seeing is the rainbow on the other side of this. And so whatever's got your panties in a bunch, whatever's twisting you is really there to teach you and grow you. And that sounds so cliche, but it is the absolute truth.
And I'm getting, find your center, why everything's getting shook up. Find your center.
How do you do that? How does she do it?
Erik says, Erik says, if you know where face the direction that the sun rises, you know that is where it happens, because that is a certainty. So, if you go to this window, the sun is always going to rise over there. Or just, he says, you can break it down to this simple as that. But he says,
I like simple.
And that's beautiful, because I get anchor yourself to universal truth, which is the sun rises, the sun sets, the tide comes in, not subjective truth.
Well, come on, ladies. It doesn't rise and set. I'm just kidding.
What Erik is telling me,
Or turn. I'm kidding.
Maybe because you started with the martini, and people will know what I'm talking about. The serenity prayer. This is one way, because I'm hearing a certain amount of just surrendering. Like, I have no control over what's going on right now, so I'm just gonna accept it because I can't change it. And
hold on.
Yeah.
What is it, Betty Davis, that says it's going to be a bumpy ride or a bumpy night?
Okay. Clorinda would like to know what to do with her health issues like depression.
I get this is inherited. I get that it came in through the mother, the birth mother. Energies can be passed along, and I've learned this with the emotion code. If the mother was depressed either in that life when she was pregnant with her, prior to it's inherited in her. And so yes, circumstances, she'll acquire circumstances to support this depression, because that's part of her path here. And so what she can do, obviously traditional talk therapy. I've started doing a lot of spiritual psychology, though, just doing some dissecting with thoughts on a spiritual level to what I'm capable and qualified to do.
And take out sugar. Take out sugar out of your diet, even though that's what our brain directs us to. That's what we crave, because of the chemicals it releases of what our body is starving for. But
absolutely, it's cocaine.
So if you take that sugar out and substitute it with, do jumping jacks or something to switch the energy up, and or eat some fruit or something like that, Erik, doing something more soothing for the body and something more natural, that will also help your depression.
Interesting. All right, Sally Jeffries from Birmingham, United Kingdom. She's been consciously channeling Erik recently. Can he confirm it is him, please, to validate? In other words, she don't want to be channeling an imposter. So Sally Jeffries, Birmingham, UK.
Erik tells me he touches her on the left side of her head, like there's some warmth or something there.
Yeah.
So that's how he says that's confirmation, validation that that's him.
And he's also bringing out the playful side of her. She has a tendency to be can be very stoic and very practical, and Erik is bringing out the playful side.
Oh, I'm sure he could do that.
Yeah, it's him. It's definitely him.
Awesome. So one lady emailed me today, and I can't remember her name because I get like 100 emails a day at least. And so she said she felt, somebody's here. Heather.
Oh.
Hey, Heather. How you doing? Heather Hartford.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Good.
Moved into a new house, so
I know. God, that sounds horrible. Ugh, moving.
I know,
Ugh.
right?
What a nightmare.
I mean, you can offer a kegger or whatever. No, it ain't happening, man. Please,
It's
I'll
not
donate to the moving crew.
perfect, but I wanted to join tonight to say hi to my beautiful fellow psychic mediums and Mama E and Erik.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi. Hi, Heather.
Hi. We can't see you. Do you know that?
Well, we see a picture, but not the video.
You don't want to see me right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Fine. Well,
Okay.
people don't want to see me either, but okay, yeah. Okay, so this one lady, I can't remember her name, why, but she says she felt after we did the scalar service on her, I think it was, she felt a cheek against her cheek. And I was wondering, is that part of the divine team? Is it Erik or something else?
I got divine team.
So did I.
Well, Erik's in the divine team. Was it him or somebody else?
I just get it was a variety. Like we
Yeah.
think
Or like a collective?
it's one that touches us when really it can be the energy of the collective.
Nice.
I
Totally
cannot distinguish one.
Yes.
Okay, Vanessa Y. Hello from Tennessee. Do you see any travel plans in her future?
Right away,
Yeah.
I got a yes.
Yes.
I got
Yep.
yes.
Pack your
Oh, wow.
bags. Yeah, that's
Is
what
it
I
gonna
saw.
be
I saw
good?
suitcases. She's excited. I feel like she's got some good, well, I mean, not maybe yet, but good trips coming up.
Yeah, because I just got yes. Like
There's a
like, really
change
excited.
in there's a change in job.
Maybe.
Like
It
the,
is there?
the change in what you're doing as a profession is where you're meant to go.
That's awesome to hear. That's good
Can-
validation.
Is it okay if I jump back to something that was said
Yeah,
before? Erik
Yeah.
was talking about that with feeling the
Cheek.
touch on the cheek.
Yeah.
So people don't know this, but when spirit gives you a message or touches you or does something, you can ask, who was that?
Yep.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
can ask, and sometimes you will get an answer.
okay.
But people don't think of that. Like, who gave me that information? Who is that I just felt? Who is it? And if something pops in your head, you trust that. That's
Yes.
them letting you know it was them.
So,
Sorry.
so yes, Jennifer, this is what I want to elaborate on. So here's a way you can tell. So sit with yourself and say, "This is me," in your conscious mind, and hear it in your conscious mind, not with your voice, but in your conscious mind, and then listen to the higher power and have them say, "This is me." You can hear the difference between the two. And that's how you start to realize the difference.
Heather,
Awesome.
are you very tired?
I am very tired, but
Your accent is so much thicker right now.
my main accent?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're so tired. It's coming. Does anybody else hearing that? Her
Yeah,
accent's
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
thicker right now.
I didn't think I had an accent, but I'm like, yo, my
It's cute.
car needs to be fixed. Like I done stove it up.
Hey, do I have an accent?
It's not very strong.
No,
Yeah.
not Heather's got more of an accent than you.
Okay.
Heather, and then Denise is second as far as the people sitting in
Denise,
front
yeah,
of me.
she's got that accent. And every time I
Jesus.
went to visit Bernie's family in Norway, he would always make me do that Wolf
Well, I
Brand
just
chili
wanted to
commercial.
say
How
that
long
we
has it
are-
been since you've
Oh.
had a hot steaming bowl of Wolf Brand chili? Well, that's wrong. He would always make me do that, like dance, monkey boy dance.
Funny.
Anyway, all
say
right.
that, listen, I'm going to interrupt and say that we are getting together for this event in Las Vegas,
Okay.
where you are going to experience all of our accents and
All right.
all of our differences. And the differences are amazing. And that we're all gifted, but gifted in a different way. And it's going to be beautiful.
Awesome.
So watch for that.
Okay.
I'm excited because I don't know anything about it.
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Like, oh,
But I
okay.
thought maybe I'll have all of my QHHT practice people done by then.
Oh, good.
Ooh, I didn't know you were
Uh,
doing QHHT. Okay, we're getting off
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
we're-
I'm so excited. I
All
want
right,
to get a
Veering, we're
QHHT
veering.
from
That was
you,
my fault.
Denise.
I apologize.
No, it's
That was
okay.
Okay, so Chrissy Hadley from Palm Coast, Florida. Are my Claires coming online currently?
Always.
Oh, I missed
Mm.
one. Sorry, Beth, I'll get back to you too.
Claire audience is going to be very strong for her.
That's what I get is what's pouring in right now.
Yeah, like
Yes,
she's
yeah.
hearing.
I
Yeah.
just got that
The
pouring in.
whispers.
Yeah.
The
The
whispers.
ringing in the ears.
Mhm.
Good.
And like,
All right,
and like Jennifer said, trust that when you get it, just go with it. When you start
yeah.
hearing things, don't question, like, is that real? Just go with it.
I'm
And
hearing for her to not ignore it. Like she's getting
Yeah.
some and then she's just like goes on with her day, which, you know, I get, but like pay attention, like they're giving you clear messages that's going to help your life. So
and
Nice.
Erik
But I'm
has tells me, he goes, so what if you're wrong?
Kinesthetic gift. There's a kinesthetic gift. Can you guys feel this? To where she can feel the feelings of people physically. Kinesthetic.
Like
Yeah.
clairsentience,
yep.
a spirit, or from other people, or
As
or
a medical
both.
as a medical medium. And I don't know if
Oh,
she's in the medical field.
cool. I don't know.
Hmm.
All right, Beth O'Leary, from Virginia. Does her mother have mental illness?
You have to ask.
Yes.
Yeah, very strongly.
hmm
Because,
I get a lot of
because you're the-
sadness in there.
because you're the codependent.
If
I
you're
have a
not familiar
feeling-
with gaslighting, look it up. There's a lot of
Yeah.
gaslighting going on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have a feeling that I'm not diagnosing, I'm not a psychiatrist
No,
or
and
anything
we're
like that.
not here, guys.
But I have a feeling that something has happened to the mother very early on in her life, about 5 or 6. And as a result, like this soul kind of gets shocked out of her body. I'm not saying this to defend her behavior, because agreed, it feels very, very problematic and very like dizzying. Like you're never sure what is being said. And it's like, it's very,
Mhm.
it's really hard. So I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I get
Part
a
of
lot of heavy sadness with it.
Mhm.
Well, you know, it's
Part of
interesting because I
I'm
just
sorry.
had a session interviewing Anne Heche, and of course she suffered from mental illness, but it stemmed from a lot of abuse and neglect in her childhood.
Yes.
So a lot of times it's not just mental illness. Sometimes it has roots in PTSD
definitely.
and just like a
Most of the
lot
time,
trauma.
I would say,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
If
yeah.
Erik wants-
PTSD,
Erik
head
wants to-
injuries, drugs. There's all kinds of things that spark it, and there was something that sparked it for her.
Erik wants
Yeah.
to say the fact that you're asking this question means you're healing from it.
Oh, that's not, that makes sense. All right, Essie Moore, Mohr. Can you tell me what my mother does in heaven?
She was an angel on earth.
Wow.
And you there's angels. You have angels that represent her.
And I also get that she's an organizer on the other
Mhm,
side. Like
mhm.
and I don't know, she must have been that way here,
Mhm.
but she's an organizer. She organizes, she's who you go to for organization or whatever they do on the other side.
It
you
just
know?
feels like when she's here, she's so busy. She's
Uh-huh.
always like constantly doing things for other people, herself, her family, just like never stops. And I get that same feeling of like the
That was
organizing, but it just like
Yeah, that was
continuing on.
exactly. She was like, "Oh, she's like, I'm focused on this, but I know there's 10 other things back here. I have
Yeah,
to pay
exactly.
attention
She's
to."
like really good at
Yeah.
multitasking.
I am
Wow.
a terrible multitasker.
It's a
Me too.
girl
I wonder if
thing.
it's a medium thing.
It might be.
Yeah.
Okay, so my husband is the worst multitasker. I mean, when we're walking on the Strand and Galveston is like, what, he answers the phone.
Well,
and
that's why
he
I married a
He has to stop. And
Yeah,
Yes,
it's.
not-
I think it's the water signs. The water signs. I know you,
I'm a water
Courtney,
sign,
and
yeah.
Scorpio.
Yep. I think the water signs we're not good multitaskers, because whatever we're doing, we're like 100%.
I gotta do that one thing and then
Yeah.
I can do something else. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I have
What are
zero
you?
water sign in my chart. Zero.
I'm a Cancer.
Fire.
Cancer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the new grandbaby, who's going to be named Morgan Erica Murphy, Michelle's baby,
Aw.
What a pretty name.
is going to be born in July. She's a Cancer.
Yeah.
Homebodies.
I love cancers. They're some of my absolute favorite. I'm a
Awesome.
Scorpio. My sun, my moon, my Uranus, and my Venus are all Scorpio. I have so
I
much
mean, your
Scorpio in my chart.
Uranus. Just
My
saying.
anus. My anus is in Scorpio.
I just
Sorry.
kidding. Hey, look,
I'm sorry. That was
Scorpio.
inappropriate. Edit that out.
No. Listen, the thing about Scorpios that I really like in my husband, who's a Scorpio, is their work ethic and loyalty is phenomenal, and their integrity. It's just great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rudy is
absolutely.
good at everything. He's like so competent at everything. It's crazy.
Except
Anyway,
walking and talking on the
it's a
phone.
good-
Except walking and talking on the phone.
Huh? Well, except for
said-
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Julian Sands is an actor who has gone missing. Will he or his body ever be recovered? Julian Sands.
Was he hiking or was he like in the forest? Do we know?
Well, let me
The
look
first
up
image
that.
I got is of a hiker, like somebody hiking.
I get that his body will be found.
That-
I
That's
agree.
what I was getting
That's what I
to,
get
yeah.
to. Yeah.
Is he
will be
dead?
found. Yes.
Okay.
I think.
I hate having to tell people that
An English
stuff.
actor known for his role in films like The Killing Fields, A Room with a View, Warlock, Arachnophobia. Oh, wow. 65 years old.
This is actually, it's a substance abuse death.
Is it? Okay. I don't know. Maybe he liked to hike or something.
Well, he
Something
might have
with
liked hard, I
outdoors.
don't know.
He might have been
Uh,
out hiking when that
Hiking.
happened.
Who
This is
doesn't like
January-
to hike on peyote?
Oh, wow. This is January 13th of this year. Oh, dedicated mountaineer.
Oh.
Went
There you go.
missing while
There you go.
hiking in Mount Baldy, California.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it was
Not been
hiking.
located.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling. I do
Yeah,
think he is passed over.
But I get
Yeah.
his body is right here on me. So that
Mhm.
is an indication for me that it will be found.
Mhm.
It's foundable. Is that a word? Foundable?
Findable.
Now,
Findable.
discoverable, I don't know.
You
The
really
investigation-
love, he like found, I feel him, he's here. I really have this feeling that actually to let people that are really concerned about him know that he's at peace, that he didn't plan to go, but he actually died doing what he loved. Like he really
Yeah.
loved hiking. I mean, and being with nature.
That's
So,
the-
I will
Important
very
part.
much say he's not the type of person to disappear.
no,
So it's not like he just disappeared himself. He
Yeah.
he
yeah.
says he got in over his head, is what I'm hearing, for
Well,
something.
the investigation was hindered by severe storms.
Yeah, he was,
That
he
occurred
was,
shortly after he went missing. His car was located on the 18th of January. On the 19th of January, it was reported that his 3 adult children had joined the ground search for their father, with son Henry, along with an experienced climber, retracing the route his father is believed to have taken. A cell phone was last tracked from a ping on January 15th, with no further pings, suggesting it ran out of power.
well, I
So
just
anyway,
keep
icy
feeling
conditions is not
like
good.
fall, like
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
I
know,
got.
like not if we were flying over, we're not going to see him, or if we're like from aerial, like I like they're like
Okay.
hidden under or down.
Okay. Did he
tragic.
fall off of a cliff, or how did he die? Or just got lost in hypothermia, which I don't know.
I feel like there's got to be a slip and fall, because I feel like he ended up someplace he didn't intend to be.
I got accident is what I
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
Like it's
accident, but he's
yeah.
also disoriented, like he lost his way. It's a
Yeah.
feeling of like he knows the trails. Like he's telling me he knows how to hike and survive in the wild. Like he's
I-
experienced, but there's a
yes, I-
feeling of like, agreed, Jennifer.
I wish I could say he was alive, but if he were alive, he would have said something by now. He
Yeah,
would
of
have been
course.
found. He would have come out of the mountains. He would have.
Yeah. Exit point? Yes, no.
Yeah. Exit
definitely,
point.
definitely, yeah.
But they think his body will be recovered.
Yeah,
I'm getting that it will be the way it's showing to me. It will be.
It will be
Okay.
time. There will be
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Jenna from Wisconsin. I'm hungry for cheese now. Why do I see 333 all the time? I love those kind of questions.
It's time to activate your creativity.
Oh,
Mhm. So when you
Whatever
think
you
about,
Whatever you're doing, whatever you're stuck on, you need to find a creative outlet.
Nice.
So when you think about the numbers, and 1 is the beginning, 2 is you're looking through the door, 3 is you're ready to walk through the door. So you're ready to walk through the door, and you got to grasp that and be okay and comfortable with yourself to walk through that door, because you know where you're going. You're intimidated.
Right. All right, we're going to close up. We've shared everybody's how to contact you guys, but except for Heather. She's commongroundhealings.com. Common Grounds Healing. Common Ground. Common Grounds.
Commongroundhealing.com. Yes,
Is grounds plural or singular?
singular. Commongroundhealing.com.
Yes. Right, and that's on Facebook and all that. Anybody else want to share anything about themselves before we close up?
No.
No.
All right, this was fun as always. I love my girls.
Good
It was
luck.
a
You
lot
have
of
a
fun.
great trip.
Eric,
I
do you
know.
like these? Eric, do you like these? Do you like to get around with the
Yeah,
ladies?
he does like him. He likes the shared energy of everybody coming together.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I
happy.
get that. I get like he likes to see himself expressed differently through everyone.
oh, that's nice.
He brought
know.
us together. Why wouldn't he love
Of
us?
He
course.
sure did.
Yeah.
All our different personalities.
Yep.
This is what life's about.
Yep, absolutely.
We
All
said
right,
it.
well, you,
Thank you.
All right, I love you guys.
love you.
Bye.
Have fun in Norway. Take care, y'all.
Thank
Have a great
you.
Trip.
Love you.
Bye. Love you too.
Bye.
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 Bye.